And the Fayette County Board of Education is calling a special meeting to discuss the district's 2025-26 budget. According to the board, Superintendent Dr. Demetrius Liggins and his finance team have received the updated carry-forward amount for the 2026 fiscal year. Dr. Liggins also met with Chair Tyler Murphy and Vice Chair Amy Green to review the information and consider how it may inform the administration's proposal for the working budget. The review also includes the impact of budget plans that do not include recommendations for adjusting the occupational license tax rate. The special meeting will be live streamed on FCPS's YouTube page, and the public can also watch the meeting in person at the John D. Price Administration Building. The meeting is scheduled for 5:30 p.m. And another day where you might not even need the air conditioner. Let's get a check on that forecast now with Chief Meteorologist T.J. Shuck. Are these temps here to stay, or what's the latest?
Well, we're going to slowly begin to edge those up. It still will be a case where we have some cool to chilly mornings and a little bit warmer for the end of the week here. We had record lows again here in Lexington. We were 46. Best of the old record of 49 set back in 1968. Chilly August sunrise this morning, but it did warm up quickly. It is still the last week of August, so that sun angle still high enough to really warm it up, and with high pressure and full sun in the morning. Notice here with the visible satellite, not a whole lot going on relative to what we've had the last couple of days, where those clouds a little more prominent. Now you see a few mid-level clouds that are beginning to drift in from the west, and that is due to a mid-level wave that's sliding in from the Central Plains. Should slide to our south though. Stanton, Powell County down in the valley along the Mountain Parkway. Everything looks good there, that is. Lots of sunshine. Wayne County near Monticello, 76, so it is comfortable, not quite as breezy as what we had the last couple of afternoons. Out into eastern Kentucky, low to mid 70s here in the Bluegrass, mid to upper 70s. That is still below average for this time of the year. And another thing that's really adding to the comfort factor is the dew points. Way low. Notice the low 80s, Bowling Green down toward Nashville. That's going to be kind of a prelude to things to come the next couple of days. But a really, really nice evening. Get out and enjoy it tomorrow morning. If you're out super early, you'll need the light jacket at least for an hour or two, and then you can shed it as temperatures begin to warm up even more. Looking ahead to this Friday, of course, high school football cranked up again. We've got our Football Friday tailgate. It's going to be over at Man Award Harley-Davidson. I'll be out there from 3 to 4 during Good Afternoon Kentucky. And then Sports Director Jeff Picoro, he'll be along 5:30, and 6. Of course, this will be going on all season long. We've got giveaways, food trucks, a lot going on out there, and the weather will be ideal for that. And the upcoming Labor Day weekend. I'll tell you more about that in your 7-day forecast here in just a few.
Thanks, TG. A woman charged with murder has been sent to the grand jury. 30-year-old Kiara Penny was back in court at 8:30 this morning for a preliminary hearing. Penny is charged with murder in the deadly shooting of 42-year-old Edwin Haddix earlier this month on Bryan Station Road. She entered a not guilty plea at her arraignment earlier this month. And a Covington man will spend the next 20 years in prison after pleading guilty to nearly 100 counts of possessing and distributing child pornography. According to the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, Thomas Whaley pled guilty to 94 counts of possession and distribution of child pornography of children under the age of 12. Officials say Whaley was arrested a year ago after they received a cyber tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Police conducted a search warrant on Whaley's home that led to his arrest.